nice. Testing, testing, mic check 1, 2. Can you hear me now? Okay, good. Now that we've got our technical difficulties sorted, maybe I could get on with this and start actually trying to enjoy the game. Oh, well, I don't have clearance apparently. That klaxon is going to get annoying. Okay. Mission briefings. Yes, Jesse Faden has arrived at the oldest house, the headquarters of the Federal Bureau of Control, to look for answers to the mysteries of her childhood. Yes, good. Correspondences. Oh dear lordy, lordy, lordy. More legalese. Reminder, RE, drafting any public-facing material. Is that better? Hell, I turned down the mic, I thought. Of course it is. Fucking Twitch. Okay. Anyways. Legalese. While pending any notifications of death related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words and phrases that you may use in the service of his or her country. Regret. Proud/pride. Will be remembered. Words and phrases to avoid. Alaska. Why the hell Alaska? Scissors. Blood/bleed. Loss. Apologies/sorry. Because apparently the Federal Bureau of Control does not apologize. Oh, the klaxons. Code 101 Lockdown. Alright, no new and exciting papers in here. So, let's see, Medkit, Central Executive. not disturb from trench, huh? Non-official paperworks. Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day. For the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara, not a single one. Trench. Oh, Trench is the guy I'm about to be finding in here, isn't he?
Shit. Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Shit, fuck, son of a bitch. Okay. Broadcasting, only the director can wield. The gun sword intentionally left blank. Yes, the gun is talking.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Yeah. Choose to be the chosen one, apparently.
Where am I?
Oh, goody. Welcome to the astral plane, I guess. Hold on to your psyches, kids. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Oh, yes. Why, yes, dear wife, I think I remember you did say something about that being, the actor who played Will Scarlet in Robin Hood Men in Tights when Oxhorn was playing this game. Alrighty. Let's try not to get lost. So the weapon has many forms, much like the house I'm currently occupying. Oh, shit. Huh. Neat.
The same gun.
Dun, dun, dun. Control the gun / house.
Okay, now I have a gun.
Yippee! Now we're armed. Dun, 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 dun. It's nice that I'm not gonna have to worry about ammunition. Da da da. Oh, we wield the gun, you. Oh boy. Yep, congratulations, director.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Well,
Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
one of us happy to be around. Oh look, now it's our face on the wall. Ain't that special? No new paperwork of any kind. 2-to-1, that pencil sharpener chilling out there is another object of power. Dun, dun, dun.
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you. That was horror.
The alarm quacks again. No, of course, because the director doesn't have any kind of a clearance level.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
The hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
Oh, hello. Oh, shit. Ow, fucker. Cocksucking motherfucker. Cheers. Okay. Let's do this thing.
The hotline.
Yes,
Line of
yes.
communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
The hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
Mother humping sons of bitches! Die! Assholes. Oh goody, more of them. Anybody else? Huh? Anybody else want a piece of this? Oh, some stuff. Okay, let's see. More stuff. Okay, so a picture of Director Trench. So much is expected from the director. The responsibility, the privilege. Yeehaw. Hiss. Okay, the Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. Hiss guards use the standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump action shotguns. Great! No observed preternatural abilities, with the exception that certain Hiss guards are protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance, capable of of course, some of some of them have shielding that'll stop bullets. Does this shielding result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did the Hiss target individuals with combat training? Does the Hiss have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks they are best suited to? Combat-trained hosts are reserved for combat. These are all questions for later, though it is obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on the use of their weapons. Refer to file redacted for full report. The service weapon. Okay, so no unique containment procedures. Object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to redacted. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of redacted. Pretty sure that bit is director of the Bureau. The object will determine whether redacted the para-utilitarian is worthy. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by the redacted, the board of directors, though their criteria is unknown. The object was discovered inside the oldest house in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis redacted. Many forms throughout history. Redacted. Mjolnir, Excalibur, Veranastra, all weapons that redacted of their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, redacted. See Dr. Darling presentation 1.1 for more details. Yeehaw! Marshall AWE investigation. Alright, Marshall, we checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything, just like the house fire before this. And the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things, or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch, next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. God-biting bastard. Darling presentations, objects of power.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover that connection to the astral
that
plane
is
as
Will
well.
Scarlet.
Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it. Lose and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, Head of Research, Federal Bureau of Control.
More focus on that little strange cube. Yes. Lord. All of it is in bureaucrat. Okay. It's just the door shutting back now. Dun dun dun. Central Executive.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
More stuff. Visitor evaluations. Bureaucrat. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How did you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem redacted, escort them to a private room. There, perform the Gunnar's psychological assessment. If their responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then redacted immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. Goody drum drops. And a thing on urban legends. Examination of paranatural topics, urban legends. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain redacted, informed by our own redacted, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially redacted in popular culture using Redacted, our Bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore, AWEs that only occur on Redacted, a pair of scissors that consume human Redacted through two punctures on the Redacted. These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children. They are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to file string of numbers for a full report. It would be very interesting to potentially get one's hands on that full report. Just randomly floating there. They're probably already dead. No stairs. Great. Nope, no stairs at all. I'm gonna have to jump. Ah! Doop. Dun dun dun. Oh, nuts. This way.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Grenade, grenade, grenade! Ah, you son of a bitch! Well, believe it or not, I just did that caffeinate before noticing you redeemed Hydrate, Josh. So, wow, right on. We'll call that one redeemed.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Shit, grenade, 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 grenade. Ow! Die! Not me. Bastard.
The hissing
Alright,
sound
once
that tried
more
to invade
unto
me
the
earlier.
breach, dear friends, once
The
more.
hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Shit, grenade, grenade, grenade.
Must cleanse
That's right, you cock-biting son of a bitch.
an enemy.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it. Holy
Ah!
shit. You did it. We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Uh,
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The Hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown.
she has some pretty
It
eyes.
seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Extra. The whole situation.
Trench is
extra.
dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope.
Yeah. Yes, your chances would go from none to
I like her
slim.
already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course.
Well,
We can try it
You?
together.
or do not. Try there is
Okay.
not.
You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
That guy. And dead.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Well, humans are far more
Here.
complexicated
We
than.
need to make a plan, Jesse.
Nope,
I can't cleanse
didn't work.
them. I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child?
And
It
it
was
left her
one of
pretty
the big ones.
fucked up.
And before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know.
Yep.
Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine
Dun, dun,
this.
dun.
I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Yep. That's a factional leader in any video game. Sent on all the dangerous missions that the grunts should be handling.
Look, I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions.
Only stupid answers. Alright, well, Jess, you said you wanted a damn cigarette. You want a cigarette, come and get it. Or you expect me to bring it to you. Alright, in that case, folks, I'll be right back. Once more, unto the breach.
The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. The hotline
you can
should
ask
be
your
in the
questions.
communications department.
That's nice. Tell the folks at home about the origin of the hiss.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
Alright, tell the folks at home about the oldest house.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need
Think of
strong
the building
walls
as
to make sure nothing
Hogwarts.
gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay.
Really, Jess? Hogwarts? Not like the TARDIS or something? Bigger on the inside? So, like the TARDIS. Or the TARDIS.
This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell the folks at home about objects of
Can
power.
you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the pure utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
Nope.
Got it. Thanks.
I think. Alright, so what about these Hedron resonance amplifiers?
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss.
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Alright,
Thanks, Emily.
that's all for now.
I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Alrighty then. Let's go. A thing.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
And she's got telekinetic powers of some kind. Of course, the director still doesn't have any kind of access. Fantastic. Okay. Conceptual material. House memories. Undefined reading. Hidden trend. Okay. Emily checks to find a hotline, an object of power in the form of an old telephone, to understand the messages from the dead director trying to communicate with her. They hope he can provide insight into the Hiss invasion. Yes, let us hope so. Research and records. Another picture of former director Trench. The only person you should fail is yourself. No, yeah, that's wisdom. Yeah. Correspondences, travel costs. Week 83 report. Visited the following Nevada accommodations: the Desert Sun Inn, the Big Sky Motel, the Starlight Motel, the In and Out. God, what a name. Aztec Court, Sleepy Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, the White Cat Inn. Really? And A+ Lodge. God, this shit right here is why it cost the government fucking $50 a screwdriver. Hidden line items and shit. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state, but hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road, Agent L. Hines. Okay. The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. little star thingy by the mini bar. Now, okay, onwards to not so glorious battle.
Yes.
What
It's
the hell?
overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that.
Okay then. Don't go that way. Oh, fuck. Alright, down the stairs. Don't shoot at me. Don't you know who I am? Bastards know who I am. The Hiss barrier. This resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. Two methods have been discovered for lowering them. One, destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the vicinity. Or two, destroy the Hiss entities in the area. The resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of Hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of Hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the Hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the Hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? Refer to file redacted for full report. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to AWEs and other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. And what's wrong with my posture? Don't you know who I am?
Communications. We're on the right track.
So nobody brought any files into the toilet for light bathroom reading.
An object of power. Looks like the Hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Yeehaw! Move, move! at it or throw things at it. All it did was piss it off. And I don't think I've unlocked the ability to throw things back at it yet. Floppy disk can be bound to get. Ooh!
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Oh. Smash! Oh boy! Found another object of power.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
So, now I can pick up potentially and beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker? Is that what you're telling me? Ow. Ow! Fucker! Die!
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Yeehaw!
Locked. Maybe there's a key nearby.
There's my key card.
This must open the door.
Dodge me, you bastard. That's cheating, bringing your boys in with you. Move! Ow! Son of a bitch! Motherfucker! Yeah, I noticed. Thanks, Jess. Motherfucker. Of course, he brings his boys along to distract me. Here we go again.
Great.
fucking hell.
They can fly now. Great.
Great. Hi, pal. Ow! Well, okay then.
I have a feeling he'll be back. Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
Up the stairs.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an alternate item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms.
So, yep, had to fight Alberto Tomasi, blah blah blah, research and records. His corrupted demolition experts. Great. Bureau only allows certain highly trained individuals to handle volatile materials and weaponry. Demolition experts are instructed in the use of explosives in dimensions with distinct physical laws, making them important assets for engineering work as well as combat situations. You've got guys with explosives. Great. His demolition experts are the only observed Hiss variations to wield a specially built rocket-propelled grenade that is designed to identify and track redacted entities once fired, making them a threat whose termination should be prioritized in combat. Found it remarkable that the Hiss restrict usage of this weapon to the Bureau personnel who trained specifically for its use. What does this tell us about its behavior? Can it not pass along new information to corrupted entities? Still too many unknowns. Refer to file redacted for full report. Hiss elevated. Elevated agents display abilities similar to telekinetic competencies observed in Bureau para-utilitarians. Some prefer to charge their targets while others launch objects at them. Telekinetic attacks have been ineffective against the Hiss elevated due to their own talent in the area. They do not use any weaponry except their own paranatural capabilities. Some Hiss elevated have been seen levitating while strapped into chairs, likely the result of individuals being corrupted while undergoing cognitive recording in parapsychology. How are they able to use paranatural abilities? It is possible that these individuals were bound to objects of power prior to corruption. It's also worth considering that the Hiss resonance can identify and express latent paranatural ability in the individuals it corrupts. Refer to file redacted for full report. The Hiss Ranger. Rangers are the Bureau's well-trained and well-armed expeditionary forces. Their Hiss-corrupted counterparts are equally formidable. Prior to corruption, Rangers were trained to use a variety of weapons in order to face any threat found during AWE response or threshold exploration, including submachine guns, assault rifles, and automatic shotguns. Hiss Rangers utilize these weapons as well as the advanced tactics taught by Bureau instructors. Some are additionally outfitted with Bureau-made body armor. Hiss Rangers have no observed paranatural abilities beyond some being protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance capable of stopping bullets. Considering the advanced training the Hiss Rangers are capable of applying to their situation, is it feasible to consider the human mind still remains intact to some degree? Or is the Hiss able to tap into this combat training and utilize it? Further observation is required. Refer to file redacted for a full report. Alright, ba-da-ba-ba. Tomasi's ID card. Yay. Strong campaign, perfectly executed. Yes, I thought my little fight against him was a well-executed freaking campaign. Okay. This new floppy disk thing that I have recently bound to myself. Containment procedure must be contained in a cell with no other loose material. The object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to telekinetically lift material and throw it a short distance. Neat. Dr. Darling presentation, blah 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 blah. The object is currently bound to redacted for research purposes. stolen from a Soviet military base located in Redacted by agents Redacted and Redacted with the CIA. The diskette contained launch codes to Redacted missiles believed to be reserved for use against Redacted. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team. An informant in the CIA tipped the Bureau off, and it was requisitioned by agents the next day. Neat.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by...
Okay. We just listened to that one a minute ago. I'm not gonna play it again.
The hiss got him.
Oh, another thing. Altered World Events. The Butte Summary. A spate of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Butte, where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located at Redacted, which had been connected to a total of Redacted disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house, Redacted days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Butte home's closet disappeared during this incident. Great! Wait. We've got mods. Do I boost existing health or boost health recovery? Boost existing health. Group is reliable with semi-automatic fire that is deadly at short and long range. Recharges energy faster. Okay. Charges energy faster with headshots. Cool. Okay.
The hotline can't be far now.
Chamber. Identified reading material. A paranormal telephone.
Dream logic. The light switch cord. Door
Well, fantastic. How do I get to the phone? Oh, 3 times. Great. Well, that's fantastic, isn't it? Well, no, I don't have to fight the idiot hover guy again. Anyone else? Anybody else want a piece of this? Anyone else want a piece of the director? What? Life is a problem. What?
Cat litter with our EBT balance
Mhm.
cash part. Need it badly?
Uh-huh.
Edge is planning it even though money's there.
I don't know.
Trying to get your ass kicked. That's when you get your ass kicked.
Alright, so 3 pulls of the phone cord, light cord, huh?
Yes.
Do 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 do.
Whoa. Have we been here before?
The Ocean View Hotel.
Oh, great.
Then we go ring the bell.
I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Hello? Anyone here?
Oh, a special. Do I ring the bell again? Okay, that's so locked. What? Okay. Now what? Three rings. Hey, keys
Key
and
has a black pyramid on it.
Ring a ding ding. The Chronofax. Send letters through time. Correspond with the dearly departed. Talk to yourself as a child. Seashells, training bridge. Directors can call the board long distance. Oh boy, here we go again. Whee! Okay, so I don't shoot it. Just run from it, huh? Nuts!
It is
The
a phone.
Chronofax!
It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily. People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
Yeehaw. Let's see. Oh, hey, cool. That's the director's office. New stuff. All kind of post-it notes on that one. No, I haven't thrown anything at anybody. Outside of the video game. Do. What? 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 Empty water bottle? Where'd that come from?
I don't know, but it was thrown at Athena.
Great.
That's why I asked if you threw something at Athena.
No. No, I was busy rolling up the smoke while, What's-His-Toes was talking to me. Okay, boardroom, that's where I want to go.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it. I'm glad.
Emily? Let's talk.
Of course.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one
Great.
lockdown.
Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Dun, 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 dun. I still want to know what the hell is up with the creepy old janitor guy. Well, that was not creepy at all.
Hi, Jesse.
No new questions.
Thanks,
Okay.
I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
What kind of shit on the table there? Alright, we got some stuff. Okay, leading to the maintenance sector. The internal lockdown and emergency security measure is stopping us from looking for Trench's missing management team. In the other sectors, we're going to be setting out to enter the maintenance sector to find the directorial override and lift the internal lockdown. What do we got here? Initial impressions. Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRE devices that Dr. Darling has been distributing over the past weeks was not affected by this corruption. The only known exception to this fact is the new director, Jesse Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted, but her behavior is so in contrast to that of the other Hiss that I have dismissed the theory. My final observation comes from Ms. Faden herself. She is able to cleanse material and organisms of the Hiss corruption. We tested this ability on a Hiss-corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host's physiology becomes reliant on the Hiss. More work to be done. Refer to file redacted for full report. Oh, Buff is out. Okay, bye, Buff. Hotline security log. Going from August 19th to October 26th, 2019. Director Trench, Custodian, Director Trench, Custodian, Trench, Custodian, new Custodian. Huh. Okay. The hotline. Object should be inaccessible for use except to the director. It's a 1960s era red Bakelite telephone. The rotary dial has been replaced with a black knob of unknown purpose. The phone weighs redacted. The object allows the director to communicate with the redacted. If used by anyone other than the director, the object will cause lethal redacted. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.6 for more information. The object is currently bound to Director Trench. The object spontaneously manifested in the director's office placed on the desk. Dr. Northmore was the first known Bureau agent to use it. Battery tests were run on the object, including redacted and redacted, but its origin remains unknown. Okay. The butt supplement. According to their testimony, the agents had been transported from the butt home to a roadside motel named the Ocean View Motel and Casino and discovered a room key by performing a ritual. See file MOT-01. The key opened a door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel cord found inside this room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearances of the home's owner and the other locals of Butt have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is now known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to the one found in the Butt home have begun appearing throughout the oldest house. At the time of writing, redacted light cords have been found in the oldest house, located in the redacted and redacted sectors. These all access the Ocean View Motel. Though how exactly this link operates is redacted, but initial hypotheses center on the butt AWE as a redacted. See Dr. Darling presentation 24.3 for more details. Correspondence, non-bureau funding. Great. More bureaucrat. To all executive staff, I know there is some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. So long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, then they will be granted by the U.S. Treasury without question. The FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Their eyes will skip over us as if we weren't even there. The nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. What, dear?
Ring.
Oh, crap. Okay. I will be right back, folks, and then we'll see what it's got to say for the hotline. Okay. Whole bunch of fun shit. Thing on control points.
It took us a long time to learn how to stabilize the control points, the ley lines, the meridians of the oldest house. Darling found a way to soothe this beast. We discovered we must cleanse control points of all interference. It's my duty as the director, like Northmore before me. I couldn't manage it in my own house, at my home. I'll damn well do it here. Without the control points, the oldest house would swallow us alive. We'd be sealed inside an endless labyrinth. No one would hear our screams. If an enemy ever managed to corrupt the control points, it'd be over fast, spreading like a cancer, leaping over the fire breaks like a crown of fire. They are the weak point. Darling's right about that. He's wrong about everything else. Dangerously wrong. Suspiciously
Oh boy.
wrong. Has he been compromised?
Alright, so a thing on the hotline itself.
I can hear the hotline ringing in my dreams, constantly ringing. Ringing so loud I can't hear the voice I'm straining to understand. Why don't I pick up? It's a secure line of communication with the board. They would tell me what I need to know. Do I fear their answers? Would they have warned me of this threat? I didn't see it coming. The traitor in our midst. A conspiracy plotted right behind me. I can't trust anyone. I must assume all my intel has been manipulated. The hotline is the only channel I can trust. Bind it, control it. The rule and the ritual with objects of power. It can't be tampered with. The lifeline to the astral plane and the board. I must seek guidance. Soon. I'll rest first. I'm so tired. Always tired now. But I must reach the hotline. I think I'm under attack. An attack of dementia, exhaustion. It's a rain cloud making me forget. The hotline. I must reach the hotline.
Everybody's nuts. Everybody in the game is nuts.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. They have proven themselves. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. So I followed my own orders. Northmore hated my guts for that. But things change when you become director. You suddenly see this dark void for the horror show it truly is, filled with screaming fear we pretend to control. Sand leaks through my fingers. The roses I pruned in the garden back when I still had a family, all dead. Heat escapes my body. My thoughts are scattered. The universe keeps expanding. I can't keep up with it alone. When I forget that, things go wrong. And my team has to pick up the pieces. Damage control. To help me get out of my mess.
Huh. Okay, so we still got a thing on the Ocean View Motel.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino is a familiar friend to me. I stayed in countless motels like it while investigating AWEs across the country, back in my field agent days. Those roadside motels all bleed together like a dream. Same and not the same. Anywhere and nowhere. The Ocean View operates on dream logic, and the light switch cord is out to be found in the most unexpected places, and sometimes successfully encouraged to appear and act as a convenient lock to keep out those not trained in dreamscape navigation. Even Bureau veterans can only find one key in the motel. The key that opens the door marked with the inverted black pyramid. The rest, the many other doors, are still mysteries to us. We're all merely guests there. Even the board. Sometimes I need to visit, just to breathe easier for a while. It beats the numb, sterile apartment I spend my nights in, insulated from everything but myself. I guess that's where the whiskey comes in.
The coming storm.
Something's coming. The whispers growing louder. The worst winter storm in Bureau history. Retribution for my sins. Our sins. This threat could destroy the Bureau, everything I've built. Destroy me. A web spun, turning this place against me. I catch glimpses of it in the corner of my eye. It's just out of reach. Elusive. It's clever. A perverse game of hide and seek. Is this part of an attack? Obfuscating the facts. Dimming my eyes.
Big word there.
It's hard to tell. I need answers. I haven't heard back from Darling. I fear for my friend, my closest ally. I think we made a terrible mistake all those years ago. That thing he studies is putting us all in danger. It's my duty as director to keep the Bureau safe. It'll be difficult. What's done can't be undone. There's no easy fix. Magical thinking is a requirement for survival. Pain and suffering are mandatory. To change things, you have to break yourself. I don't know if I have the strength. I'm old and weak. I'm afraid. I can see my hands trembling. I'm losing control.
Dun dun dun. Alright, a thing on the directorship itself. We expect independence, / dependence. You are authority, chosen one. Bureau, game needs you. The game needs you. Is that a fourth wall break? Board countermeasures. We are at war / hostile takeover. This is the opposing force / foreign power. We will provide countermeasures / strategy, accept ingest them at control points. Countermeasures / missions will benefit you. We will give resources / rewards for each completed countermeasure. Well, fan-frickin-tastic. Yeah. Okay.
Do you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
Well,
Bring me back anything good?
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Singing. Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
If we stay here, we're just gonna end up turning Hiss.
The building lockdown was in effect to keep the Hiss quarantined. We couldn't open the doors even if we wanted to.
So we're stuck here with the monsters, left to die.
Yep. This one's specifically a ladies, huh? Okay. Let me see. Nope, all I'm doing is stand. Nope. Nope, all I'm doing is standing on the toilet. She's high on pot. Ha ha ha. Elevator floating around here somewhere, wasn't there? Haha, cool. Shit was orbiting around that bit of desk. That's awesome.
To Smith? The others? Why did they start acting like
I would like got him, but honestly, I don't know what happened.
Alright, we've got a map. Nostalgia department. I wonder where that is. Give me the stuff. Boom, headshot. Ow! Cocksucker with the rocket launcher. Fucking myself up, didn't I? Shit. Still shooting at me. Hey, a thing. Apparently not. Is that thing full of hiss? There's a goddamn crate in there too. shit. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Cock-sucking motherfucker. Oh, okay. Alright, so that one vault thing, I need some new ability that I don't have yet. Huh? Is that what you're telling me, Jess? An attack vending machine. Oh my god. Oh, you did not just run up behind me, you bastard. goddamn pretty to die. Shit! Oh, it's still shooting at me. Beat them with his mail sack. Who's shooting at me still? Motherfucker. Assholes. Anybody else? Yeah, I'm wondering why I don't have a cat looking over my shoulder right now either. Look, my fancy office. There's an elevator floating around here somewhere, isn't there? I don't know, it creeps me out a bit having, you know, my picture up on the wall everywhere, and this is your first day in the building.
executive sector is supposed to have a designated security team here for our protection. Who the hell are they?
If the internal lockdown isn't threat, then they can't use the
They get these things when they install the lockdown system.
Am I supposed to fast travel somewhere? No, the floaty people do creep me out too, though. Semi-audible mumbling of the bad guys. Okay, that's not where I wanted to go, is that? How the hell? What? Bloody hell. Okay. Alright, I guess I'm going back up yonder. I can't help you, dear. Just give him a good shove. So give him another good shove.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years. Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan, tells his story. Quincy.
Thanks. This is something I experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's SuspiciaCon. I was in room 47. The night manager, an avid listener to the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed, inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said. Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse a foot below. They only found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell. Hauntings have been reported in room 47 ever since. I happily took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course. No ghosts visited me, no chilly spots or flickering lights. But when I woke up, I found myself under the bed. It was dark and stiflingly hot. Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room.
There you have it, listeners. What we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell his story, and I encourage you to keep calling and writing whenever you encounter something strange, something you can't explain. Maybe you're seeing colors that we have no name for. Maybe your toaster is possessed. Remember, dear listeners, when no one else believes you, we do. America Overnight, we'll be right back.
I call bullshit. Oh, fucking A.
questions could be answered by obtaining a live specimen.
Here? We don't have the proper facilities.
Maybe we can bring an observation.
Yeah, that's not gonna be it. Let's see if there's anything nifty inside the shelter, y'all. Hey, a thing. Elevator.
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face.
Well, a friendly face. I don't know about all that.
He is friendly. And funny.
And creepy.
He might be creepy, but he's funny. Is your ice cream all gone?
No. Would you be ever so kind?
Yeah, from some soup.
Yes. Well, I think tonight might only be a 3-hour stream. Said I think tonight might only be a 3-hour.
Are we getting sleepy?
Just a smidge.
The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ahti here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got
Want
me
a
into
cigarette?
the oldest house with the lockdown on.
Yeah.
Maybe it was Ahti.
I had made it
It
before
felt
I
like
did
he
the
made the elevator up
ice
here
cream
that took
thing.
me to Trench's office. Is Ahti guiding me too?
I probably need a proper key for that one, don't I? I'm in the maintenance corridors. I don't even want to know what kind of liquid is on the floor.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
Good question. Anyone else? We clear? I think we're clear.
What's down that way? Ugh, this place makes me nauseous. An object of power. How do you think it got down here? A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
Break the power of this. Ah, shit. Son of a bitch. Ah! Yeah! Yay! I've bound to the
Please
horse.
keep up with me now.
Neat. Shit! Yep, I have died. I'm sure the maidens are currently questioning my virility. that's okay. Cool, I still got that though. Okay, let's see. Janitor's office.
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ahti here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ahti. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Of course.
You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, että this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside. He's starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it, and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back. That's great. Thank you, Ahti.
Wow, fantastic.
Yep. Burn the trash. Throw it in the fire. Burn it all. Turn it into a reindeer, not into a moose.
Yeah. Is there a savey save? Oh, auto saves. Cool. Now, my apologies to anyone who's just joining us. But I think this is where I'm going to be ending the stream for the night. I do have some running I've got to take care of in the morning. And it is already 1 o'clock a.m. local time. Alright, so y'all know the drills. Links on the profile. This will be archiving to YouTube sometime in the near future. Merch is on links on any archived video. Join the conversation in Discord. Beware the memes channel. we have some sick, twisted people posting memes on our memes channel in Discord. I'm one of them. No, yeah, I think that's just about it, isn't it? Thanks for hanging out. We appreciate each and every one of you. Huge thank you to the mods team and anybody who has subscribed to the channel. If you're new, you should consider giving it a follow and a subscribe. It'll really help us out. If you're watching this on the YouTube archive, do like, comment, and subscribe.
That's the reason they can go as far as Kraus.
Yeah, that's gonna be it. You guys have a great rest of your night, or day, or wherever it is, wherever you are. We will see ya Monday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
That's the reason they can go as far.
Monday nights with Jace, or Nights of the Old Republic stream. The pun was intended, by the way. That's Nights with a K. We'll see y'all. Peace.